Right, everyone. As you know, the Game Awards nominees have been announced on Monday. Obviously, this is um, after Monday. Apologies about the video. And we know about the fact that Geoff Keighley said DLC and remasters will be eligible. Okay, I'm going to go over the nominees myself. Okay, I'm going to go over who I think are going to win in some of them. Okay, before I go over that, there's one game that I noticed that is not in any of them at all. Resident Evil 4, the Resident Evil 4 remake. Sorry, I'm genuinely shocked that's not in anything. I'm genuinely shocked, and people liked it. I was like, what the hell? What the hell happened? Anyway, game of the year. Um, my opinion, it'll be split between four: Black Myth Wukong, Shadow of the Earth Tree, Rebirth, and Metaphor. No, between three: Metaphor, Elden Ring, and Black Myth Wukong for Game of the Year. It's gonna be between them three, no doubt about it. Um, who I think is gonna win? Um, I'll pick as far as a personal pick. I'll go with. It's going to be one out of two who I think is going to have a real chance. It's going to be either Metaphor or Shadow of the Earth Tree. Um, the one thing I learnt about From Software, if it's not an Armored Core game, is don't count out From Software. Um, anyway, best game direction, right? I'll go with I'll go with the same pick. Then that is between Shadow of the Earth Tree and Metaphor as far as a personal pick. Who I think who I think the most majority of the votes are going to go towards: Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, and Metaphor. It's going to be between them three. Um, it'll be split between them three. Um, best ongoing game. Um, it's going to be Final Fantasy 14 or Diablo. It'll be one of them. I doubt it's going to be the other three. They definitely weren't going to be Destiny 2. I don't know why Destiny 2's in there. Um, I'm not going to go with best performance because some of these games I haven't played and some of them I'm not bothered about. Um, um, and by the way, Life is Strange. Did we need another one? Because I don't think Double Exposure sold that well. Now that I think about it, um, I'm not gonna go with best mobile game because I'm not into mobile games. Best art direction. I'm gonna go with. I'll go with Black Myth Wukong on that. Um, I'll pick Black Myth Wukong for once. I'll go with that. Um, and best score music. I'll go with either Stellar Blade or Metaphor for that. Um, I'm really shocked that Resident Evil 4 was not in any of them, even the audio ones like best score or audio design. I'm shocked. I don't know how it was not in any of them. And on the only Capcom game that's any of the categories is for anticipated game for next year. That's Monster Hunter Wilds. It's really surprising. And best audio design. I don't see the point of best audio design. I don't understand that. Some of these categories don't need to be in there. I'll tell you something. Some of these categories can be taken out, and the show can be a lot tighter. I've got to admit that. Um, best adaptation. By default, I haven't seen any of these. I've heard Like a Dragon was pretty bad. Tomb Raider I heard was just atrocious. And by default, I'm gonna have to go with this three. Either Arcane, which I heard is pretty good, Fallout or Knuckles. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be out of them three. It ain't gonna be the other. It ain't gonna be the other two. Um, best narrative. Um, best narrative. Silent Hill 2 will be one of them. I suppose you could say Metaphor will be one of them. I won't count Rebirth because I've heard that Rebirth is pretty bad, um, especially with the changes that that they did. Especially with the backlash, I can't believe it's in as many categories as it is. I'm actually shocked. Um, yeah, Silent Hill 2, Metaphor, and I'll go with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. As far as where the votes are going to go to, I'll go with those. Um, best community support, I'm gonna go with between Baldur's Gate 3 and Final Fantasy 14. I'll go between them. Um, best multiplayer. Um, I'm gonna go with Tekken 8. I'll go with Tekken 8 on that one. I haven't played Tekken 8, but I'll just go with that one. I don't want to go with the obvious one. Um, let's see. Most anticipated. All right. Um, there's two I'm gonna pick. GTA 6 is obviously going to be one of them, and I'll go with Ghost of Yotei as the other. I reckon, honestly, it's going to be between them two, but knowing the Game Awards, I bet you Death Stranding 2 is going to win it because since this is the Game Awards. Actually, you know what? The hell with it. I'm going to go with that because since it is the Game Awards. Best Action Adventure Game. Resident Evil 4. I don't know why. I know I keep going on about it, but it's just shocking that it's not in there. Because that came out around the time when just before Infinite Wealth came out, so it was really surprising. Um, okay, best action adventure game. Um, I'm gonna go with either Astro Bot and Silent Hill 2. Best RPG. Um, I'll go with Metaphor, Shadow of the Earth Tree, and I'll go with Dragon's Dogma 2 as far as where the share of the voting will go to. I know that I'm not picking out a singular one. It's just that I genuinely don't know which one will win because I genuinely don't know which one is going to win for. I'm just going by. I'm just when I say it's going to be between this and this. It's just that I'm going by which ones I think are going to get the majority of the votes. Best fighting game. I say Tekken 8, and it will be Marvel vs. Capcom. Um, it'll be between them two. Best action game. It'll be between best action game will be between Black Myth Wukong, and it'll be between Stellar Blade. No doubt about that. Best family game. I'll go with Astrobot and Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom as the two. Best sports game. I'm gonna go with. I'll go with EA Sports FC 25 or NBA 2K 25. That's it. Some of the other ones I genuinely don't care about. Anyway, that's what I think. I understand why people are a little pissed at the fact that why is DLC included and why are remasters included. I completely understand that, but I do think as far as Shadow of the Tree, it should have came out as its own standalone DLC, and also it should have had trophy support. Honestly, I mean, there was not there was with how large that game was. There was no excuse whatsoever with not adding trophy support. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.